Hello, everyone. My name is Marie. I am the creatress of Mystically Fabulously Me Natural Skincare, and I'm also an intuitive to help you, guide you, motivate you spiritually, energetically, and all that good stuff. So, I want to come on and talk a little about the full moon that is happening. Yes, we have a full moon taking place, I think approximately April 6th, which is tomorrow, but the moon energy is always like 3 days ahead. I would say 3 days ahead and 3 days afterwards. So I'm just coming with little tips and tricks of what to do this full moon. It's a pink moon and it's the full moon in Libra. So with this full moon, I'm not a stickler for, oh, it's this moon, you have to do this and you have to do that. Sometimes if you don't feel like doing anything at all, don't do it. Why force the energy if it's not there, right? So I would say the first thing to do on this or any full moon is to release what no longer serves you. Okay. That can be writing down whatever you want to release. You can burn it in a safe place, or you can rip it up, flush it, do however you like, but just get rid of it. Okay. Then I would say declutter. Throw out the stuff that you've been meaning to throw out. Declutter those people in your phone that you haven't spoken to and you will not speak to because y'all not on like that. Also, those contacts are no longer needed. Those messages are no longer needed. Why are you looking at the same message over and over? You're just traumatizing yourself. Release all of that out because you're just stagnating the energy for any newness or any goodness to come to you if you keep rehashing on the old. Okay, so we're going to do that. 2, you are going to cleanse your space. Okay, if you notice you've been feeling or just feel in a bind, sometimes you have to literally get up and clean your surroundings. And it's just the movement of things, or move around some things, and you notice that the energy will flow a little better because you have that movement. Move. Okay, move. Whether it's moving around furniture, but you'll definitely feel lighter once you start to clean your space. Okay. Also, during the full moon, I would say take the time out to increase your psychic or intuitive abilities, right? You can do this by meditating, whether you want to go out, and this is all elemental energy, right? You can go out into the moonlight, you could talk to the moon or meditate in the moon, ground yourself in that moon energy. And I said meditating, or if you work with crystals, that's great as well. Crystals I like to work with during the moon energy, definitely my moonstone, my selenite. They have a whole heap, whatever rocks your boat, right? Because with the moon energy, it's all about strengthening your vibrations for a better outcome. Keep that in mind. Then during full moons, any moon cycle, but definitely the full moon, you'll notice that you're a little more, some people could be more moon sensitive. You'll notice that your sleep patterns are a bit off. You can't sleep, you got this insomnia going on, or you're sleeping and waking up. All of that with the moon affects us in that kind of way. So once you know that it's about to change a cycle, try to get ahead of it. Try to look on the calendar. They have different, almanacs to see when it's going to be a full moon, new moon, waning, waxing. They all have an effect on us, and see and take note of how that affects you. Also, pay attention to your mood swings. You know how you be like, everybody's acting the hell up? Hello, it's a full moon. That's why it affects our moods as well. So when you see people are getting ready to, they on the rah-rah, okay, they be like, oh, it's a full moon. Or you notice you on the rah-rah. Let me step back because it's the energy. Let me digress, woosah for a couple days, and come back and approach it. So those are the full moon tips that I have for you. I'm going to pull a card to see what should we focus on this full moon. Remember, I have sessions available, and you can always contact me at marienicole.com. And let's see, what should we be focusing on this full moon? see. And I got well-being. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been pouring from an empty cup? Have you been holding on to energy that no longer serves you? What have you been doing? It's time to take care of you. It's time to be a little bit selfish. And it's not even being selfish, because if you don't take care of you first, how you expect to take care of other people properly? So I need you to focus that. And also, if you see somebody that's close to you and you notice that they're letting themselves, they're not taking care of themselves properly, be like, hey friend, I'm gonna need to, help them. It's okay. So let's see what the book says. It says, concerns about your well-being have been flagged, and you're reminded to take steps towards healing aspects of your current state of being. Changes call you to adapt, whether it's on a physical, mental, or social level. The prime concern is looking how to achieve the optimum levels required to feel and to be at your very best. And how fitting, because, not to toot my own horn, toot toot, my skincare line is all about self-care. It's a self-care skincare, and it definitely focuses on not only looking good, but taking the time for you. Like I said, whether it's putting on the mask or rubbing yourself with the body oils, you're taking that time to pour back into you. So that's what you need to focus on this full moon. So I pray that whenever you see this, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.